Hey guys, how are you doing? And welcome to a channel update. Overall, the channel's still been growing, which I'm quite happy with. It's really cool to see it. I think we had another 19 subscribers last month, which is awesome. So welcome aboard, all the new people. Now, as for going forwards, I've been really quite ill this last week. I've had the flu, and it's been really bad. I've actually had a couple of days off work with it. Really not a pretty sight, and because of that I actually had to redo half of the Order 1886 because I got to a point where I started to feel better and I started watching back the videos to edit them. Now, no way, there's too much like sniffing and snorting and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you don't really need to be hearing that. So when I was wrapping that game up and going back through it, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot more second time through than when I originally started playing it. But I think, as I was thinking the other day, I think it's because I was just getting ill and I wasn't very well, and I was getting like annoyed with myself. But yeah, the Order 1886, fantastic game actually. A lot better than a lot of people give it credit for. Highly recommend it actually. Unfortunately, it's kind of one of those games where there's not really a lot of replayability in it. I think they could have helped themselves out quite a bit in that department by maybe making the cutscenes skippable, something like that, maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, not bad. For the first game of a new franchise, they did the job quite well. The current format at the moment, and this is what I want to try and make the standard of this channel, I want to have a main LP going, which will be the main focus. So that will always, there will always be, I say always, there's never no guarantees in life. There will always be videos of that LP going up. For instance, the moment it's Skyrim. Skyrim could be going on for a very long time. I am having a lot of fun with that LP. And then I'll have another game, which would be like the secondary LP. Now, in an ideal world, hopefully, that will be running alongside it, so you'll have an episode of Skyrim and an episode of something else. At the moment, 1886. I would love to do 2 videos a day. Now 1886 has finished, so the replacement game is going to be Oddworld New and Tasty, because I started playing that on the PS4 and it is a lot of fun. It is really good, and we're going to do a 100% run on that. Also, the other thing, I want to do some smaller Sega games as well if I have the time. I need to practice quite a bit on those games because a lot of them I haven't played for a couple of years. But I started playing Comix Zone the other day, and I had so much fun with it. I sat down and completed it about twice, but obviously there's a lot of deaths and a lot of save state abuse, which there kind of has to be these days in those games. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, I used to complete that game, I don't know, every other day sometimes with my mate, but I'm not that good at it anymore. But luckily the version I've got on Steam, you can use save states, so that does help out quite a bit. So I'm thinking about doing some Sega games, especially Wonder Boy as well. Wonder Boy Miracle World, that game is fantastic. And then after Abe's, I'm thinking the secondary game will probably be Resident Evil Dead Aim, if I can hunt down a copy of it. Now that looks really interesting. It's a game that I've known of, sort of. I've always known about it, but I haven't really known what it's about or anything like that. Now I watched a couple of videos of it on YouTube and it looks really cool, so yeah, definitely going to get that one done. I want to do some more Resident Evil Survivor 2 because I believe we've only done one video of that, and we're going to have to try and complete that at some point. Now, being an arcade game, it's probably going to be really hard to complete, but we're certainly going to have a go. What else was... also, Resident Evil Survivor, yes, the original one. We're definitely going to be doing that at some point as well. Again, it's a game that I'm going to have to track down on eBay, so maybe within the next couple of months. And once we've done that, I don't think there's much Resident Evil we haven't done. We're going to have to do the expansion packs to Resident Evil 5. Now they're really good. I have them on the 360, but it's just come out on the PC. the gold edition with all the expansion packs. So I'm not sure whether we're going to be doing the PC version or the 360 version. It depends. It depends. I'll have to have a look at it. Anything else? I think that's pretty much. Oh, also yes, something. A couple of people have asked me that they would like me to make the Skyrim videos longer, and that is something that I would actually really like to do. I would love to make the Skyrim videos longer, maybe 45 minutes, hell, even an hour. It would actually probably be easier, maybe, but I can't do that at the moment. Just because of work, it's too much to record a whole hour and then try and render it. Because even though I've got a new i5 processor and it's really freaking fast, to render an hour video at 60 frames a second, it probably takes almost 2 hours and a bit, I think. And trying to do 2 of those a day is quite difficult, so I'm going to have to stick it at half an hour at the moment. That may change in the future. We'll have to wait and see how it goes. The thing is, everything about this channel is work dependent. Another thing I want to address actually is the streaming. Now, we did actually start off quite well streaming. When I first announced it a couple of months ago, I think I did about 5, maybe 6 streams altogether. But as with everything else, I just don't have the time to do it, which is a real shame because I really enjoyed the streaming that we did. It was a lot of fun, especially when I was doing some streams with my brother and a couple of streams with my friends as well. That was a lot of fun. So hopefully those days will come back. Can't guarantee when, but I would really like to get back onto the streaming. So that's pretty much it, I think, for this month. So I hope you guys continue enjoying the videos. Leave me feedback. Feedback's always great. It really helps if you like the video or you dislike the video, depending on what you think, or just shoot me a message on my Facebook page. I always check my Facebook page every day. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to. That's also perfectly fine. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.